Shalawam Israel. Before I start, I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushai, Bahar, Rakar, Kadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles in Israel who will and teach well, to the Akims on the highways and byways, and those pushing this word in truth and sincerity, to the brothers and sisters in the truth. I just wanted to do some quick thoughts, on the Strongs. Now, we have to bear in mind that the Strongs are there. We can use them as a tool to help us with understanding of the scriptures, which they do. They can do that. For instance, what I like to use them for is in the New Testament, when people are talking about John 3:16, for God so loved the world, that the world is referring to everyone. When you get into the Strong's, you know that the word there is Kosmos. You also have oikoumene and aeon. So we can use it in its correct understanding when it comes to world. We can, use it with the correct understanding, knowing that it's not speaking about the entire globe or the inhabited earth. That word would be Kosmos. But the Strongs, like I said, they're there as a tool which can help us bring clarity to the scriptures, but they're not gospel. This is what we have to realize. Like, if they're giving you a definition of a word and that understanding is now contradicting scriptures, we have to go with what the scriptures actually teach. And the reason why I'm mentioning that, twice now I've seen people use the Strongs. Like, one of the scriptures that was used is Deuteronomy 23, and I think it was 2, where it says a bastard shall not enter into the congregation of the Lord, or 4. That word there is mamza, and the definition given is having an Israelite father and a heathen mother, or an Israelite mother and an heathen father. Now, we know you are the seed of your father, so using that term, Israelite mother and a heathen father would make you a mamza. Well, that probably would, because you are the seed of your father. But having an Israelite father and a heathen mother does not make you a mamza. And that goes against scriptures, because what you're basically saying is that some of the tribes are bastards. Because all 12 tribes did not come from the same mother or an Israelite mother. You look at Joseph's sons, they came from an heathen mother. Now, you're saying that Ephraim and Manasseh are bastards? Zilpah and the other maid, I've forgotten her name off the top of my head. Are you telling me that the son that Jacob had with them are bastards? So we have to use the Strongs with understanding and use it as a tool to help us understand the scriptures and not treat it as gospel. And I've seen, 2 sets of brothers do that now, and they're going off. The scripture, when you read Deuteronomy 7 and 6, when we came out of Egypt, what did Moses say to us? It says that we're an holy people unto the Lord our God. The Lord has chosen us to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Now, that being the case, knowing that some of the tribes comes from heathen mothers, are you telling me that the Lord has chosen bastards to be above other people? No. So we just have to make sure that we're using the scriptures with understanding. The context of the scriptures comes before the understanding of the Strongs. And we don't see anywhere in the scriptures where an Israelite man who has a heathen wife, that child being deemed a bastard. We know that for the sisters to go with heathen man, it's worse for them, because them and their child are now 2 different race. But for a man, and I'm not saying that as men we should be going with the other nations. But I'm just trying to give some understanding that if a man, an Israelite man, did have a child with a heathen woman, that child would still be an Israelite. And if a Moabite man had a child with an Israelite woman, that child would be a Moabite, so on and so forth. You know, there wouldn't be, you know, that would be deemed a bastard. Yeah, because that child is not an Israelite. Yeah, so we just need to use the Strongs as a aid and not use it as gospel, because I've seen brothers, they're using it as if it's gospel, you know, to help with their breakdown of scriptures, or, you know, just using it wrong basically. Like I said, it's a tool, it's an aid to help us, but it doesn't supersede the understanding of scriptures. Yeah, and that's what I just wanted to touch on. You know, Lord willing, this was edifying. With that, I'm going to close out. I'm going to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Bahar, Rakar, Kadash, Kwam Yasha Allah.